Before I begin, I would like each of you to take out a piece of paper and write whether or not you believe that homework has true value. By the time I have concluded my speech, many of you will change your answers. For many years, there has been a heated debate over whether homework helps the students achieve academic success, the amount of homework that is appropriate for a student, and lastly, how should these assignments be graded and approached? These are important factors to consider when trying to understand the concept and usefulness of homework assignments. After extensive research, I have analyzed both sides of the argument and come to a conclusion about the value of homework. In 1986, an experiment was conducted by Hill, Spencer, Alston, and Fitzgerald to see if homework was positively linked to a student's academic achievement. The purpose of homework is to improve a student's academic preparation without increasing staff or modifying curriculum. The researchers wanted to identify schools in North Carolina that had proper homework policies. However, despite each school heavily relying on homework, only 50% used a formal homework policy. This indicates that at least 48 schools aren't using a regulated system which can affect the student's progress greatly. When used correctly, homework can be very beneficial. As the student is test taking, they will think back on all the material they have learned, attempting to apply lessons over time, examples taught, and when all else fails, choice C is the best option. But does all that last-minute review and cram session help? According to Richard Walker, an educational psychologist at Sydney University, schools where more time is spent on homework, students' test scores decrease. Subjugating students to tedious hours of homework each night is detrimental to their academic success. Various research proves that too little homework doesn't affect a student's progress at all, though. So there has to be a balance between not enough and plenty. At Duke University, Professor Harris Cooper came up with a homework grade to time schedule. He believes that a student in the second grade should receive no more than 10 to 15 minutes of homework per night. As they progress through the years, each grade higher, they should also have increased the time by 10 to 15 minutes. So basically, as a student gets older and they progress in the years and go on to move to higher level grades, that time increment of 10 to 15 minutes would increase each grade level. Homework has an effect on more than just the students, though. It affects parents and teachers alike. Homework can be a valuable resource for teaching. It gives students the opportunity to practice new materials. It also allows students to come to teachers with questions of misunderstood problems, or for the teachers to see where a student is struggling. Homework can provide a better class experience overall. Unfortunately, an abundance of homework can be stressful. Research indicates that 3.5 hours of daily homework can lead to various stress and health issues. With that stress comes poor performance in academics, sports, or any other extracurricular activity that you choose to partake in. Stress can impact the home life and cause parents to stress and worry, which leads to very unfriendly parent-teacher conferences. If your parents are stressing because you're stressed and having troubles in class, and they're trying to figure out what they can do to help you, then of course that's going to cause a very stressful home environment. And your home is meant to be a place where at least in a sanctuary you can study and focus and not have to worry so much about unnecessary stress. Now stop and imagine a world without homework. It may seem nice to some of you, but it can be very impacting. Without homework, there would be a much lower academic achievement rate. Students wouldn't have a balance in grades either. The year would simply consist of tests and quizzes. Also, students would be less likely to attend class. If a student does not have that extra assignment to help them understand some kind of material better, or as motivation to turn that in to go to class and get that participation credit, then obviously the achievement rate and success of students is going to decrease. In conclusion and overall, I believe that homework has a lot of value and is very important. And I wanted to inform each and every one of you of its importance and how impacting it can be in society and in our lives as a student. All of us here are college students, and we know what it's like to have a lot of homework or not enough homework and not really understand the class or feel stressed out about upcoming tests and things like that. But it's important to remember that with the proper education and proper studying and the use of homework correctly, you can achieve great things